Young world, what is going on? I am your host, Kamaron Leach for Blacktree TV, and we are live at the New York City, New York premiere of Daddy's Home. Now, I get some amazing interviews with Mark Wahlberg, Will Ferrell, and Hannibal Buress, so make sure you stay here for Blacktree TV.
So today is the day I'm finally meeting the father of my stepkids. Am I nervous?
Pepe, you know, kids, they know who's been there.
Holy.
I hope that's not him. Hey, you dusty?
Nope.
What? Are you sure?
So how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
I know, I'm just, isn't it so weird to say it's too warm for even a sweater?
Yes, I would say that.
Yeah.
Jacket too, huh?
Jacket, I don't want to take it off because I'm sweated through my shirt.
Yeah, I have those problems too.
Yeah. Anyway.
So what is it like just seeing this script come to fruition? And you have another film with Mark Wahlberg. What is it like pairing up with him again?
You know, it was great. Mark and I had such a great time doing The Other Guys 5 years ago, and it was just a matter of time before we teamed up again.
I was starting to think you were replacing with Kevin Hart.
I love working with Kevin, too. We had a great time, too. And I'd love to... I've been so fortunate. I've gotten to work with such funny, great actors between Mark, Kevin, John C. Reilly. So I now have this group of, like, if I could just keep doing movies with those guys, I'd be set.
What is it like having Will Ferrell play your character, who you would say is you, in essence, in life?
Yeah. It's funny. One of my first dates with my wife, we went and we saw Elf, and I'm a young, struggling writer then, and I'm telling my wife, like, I'm dying to write a Will Ferrell movie. That's what I really want.
Speaking into existence too.
Yeah.
So, like, for you, what is your prediction in the box office? What do you see this film doing on Christmas Day?
I think all the numbers that I think Star Wars is going to get, we're going to get. No, I don't know. I mean, it's just so, like, with Star Wars out there, it's impossible to say, right? I mean, I'm encouraged that everyone who's seen the movie seems to really like it.
This is for you. Okay, who's got next? I do.
How do you know? Come down.
Yeah, that's good advice.
Godspeed. Clear!
There's a zombie!
Now, you're not a father. So what was it like for you to get onto this script?
It was cool. It was fine. My character doesn't necessarily have kids.
So you can do that all right?
Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to have kids to be in a movie about fathers. Or
No, that's right.
you don't even have to have kids to act like you have kids.
That's
you
true.
could act like you a father. You was like, oh, I'm acting. But it was a fun time, man. I think people are going to really enjoy the movie.
Guy was my wife's ex, I'd put a bullet in my skull.
So the king raised his mighty sword, and he rained steel down upon the Step King.
But the Step King blocked it with his shield.
Step King was very upset because when the real king pulled out his sword, it was long and shiny.
All the maidens in the land preferred the more average-sized Step King's sword because it knew how to listen.
Now, what kind of drew you to get onto this type of production? I know you and Will have done multiple things together. What is it about this film that's going to, I guess, catapult your career even more?
Well, it's an introduction for me to an audience. Family films is not something that I normally am a part of, but it was nice to be able to do a movie that works for both parents and kids alike. And I like the part a lot. I love working with Will, so it was pretty much a no-brainer.
I'm starting to think you guys are becoming like the Ice Cube and Kevin Hart of big box movies. What would you say to that?
That's a good comparison, but people like seeing us together. It's a cool, odd pairing.
Now, I don't think anyone really wants to be the stepdad in any situation. But so, what is your 5 tips of survival for any stepdads out there?
You just got to understand that kids will try to pull that "you're not my real dad" card every chance that they get. But anybody who is willing to go into a family and really try to be a part of it and try to be involved in every aspect and to be a dad anyway, I take my hat off to him.